Yo, what's up, guys? If you're struggling to build good habits and if you're struggling to quit bad ones, I have a little bit of a trick that I've been trying out for the past couple of weeks. So there's these two terms. And by the way, I got these two terms from a book called The 4-Hour Workweek. It's by Timothy Ferriss. And these two terms, they're called de-stress and eustress. And apparently, there are two types of stresses. There's actually a good stress and a bad stress. So the bad stress is called distress. And this stress is kind of like bad because it's like harmful stimuli and it makes you weaker, it makes you less confident, and it's not good for your growth. This can be things like destructive criticism, or maybe you have like an abusive boss, anything like that. The good stress is called eustress. And this is like the good stimuli. This is like necessary for our growth. This can be like role models who push us to our limits. Um, this can be us going through physical training or doing anything that gets out of our comfort zone. So this can actually be really helpful because when you're like doing tasks, our brain kind of like, it doesn't want to do anything that's uncomfortable. But since there actually is a good type of stress, then you can kind of tell your brain or remind your brain when you're doing a hard task that's actually good for you. You can remind your brain that this is going to be good for the long-term growth. It's kind of like your brain, when it does anything uncomfortable, it automatically backs out, and sometimes you don't even realize it. And I've actually used this when I've attempted to quit pornography. I've used this method. So whenever for example, whenever I get the urge, I kind of just tell my brain, "Hey, this is the good stress. If you like don't give in to your urges, it's going to be better for you long term." So like my brain doesn't like automatically just give in because it's uncomfortable. But I'm telling my brain in the moment that this is going to be good. This is the good stress. And you can use this with anything. If you can implement this technique into the good habits you're doing, it can kind of make you recognize like what your brain is telling you. Be more mindful. It can kind of make you be more mindful, and it can make you build habits much easier and much faster if you understand this tactic. It's been helping me actually go to the gym more and quit porn. Yeah, just understand these two definitions, distress and eustress, and whenever your brain is trying to tell you no, but you're doing the thing that's actually good for you, remind it that this is the good stress and this is going to be better for you in the long term. All right. And if you're doing any, like, if you have any bad habits and your brain's telling you to go to that bad habit, you can tell your brain that this is the bad stress. It's kind of like a mindfulness exercise, I think. I can't really explain that well because I've been only practicing it for like a few weeks, but it does work if you like really understand it and really practice it. So yeah, that's about it. Peace.